1, capture the enemy camp. Pitched battle, annihilation. Special rules is dusk, which is night fighting, turn 6 and 7. And then it's annihilation, but you get an extra kill point for every unit at the end of the game that you have in your enemy deployment zone. And it's pitched battle. And what else? Your guys are fearless if they're in the enemy deployment zone. So interesting mission. A little bit of a spin on annihilation because of the deployment zone. We got the Vect Expeditionary Force tonight. No Vect, but we got an Archon with Court. Right here we have a Venom. This is General Bass's Venom. You got a couple of these, right?
Yeah, we got 2 of those.
Inside the Venom, you got 4 racks, I think. Homunculus with a webway portal. I'm pretty sure that's all the Homunculus has got. That'll be the webway portal later. That's his deployment. He's got a bunch of other stuff in reserve, like Razorwing Jet Fighter, Void Raven Bomber, a couple units of Witches, some Beasts, and Archon with Court and Venom. So we'll see how that goes. Venom came out, Rax and Homunculus jumped out, dropped a webway portal in the middle of the board. Ravager scooted over a little bit, took Dark Lance shots, hit with all 3, penetrated with all 3. He made 2 field saves, and what do we get? An immobilized?
1 immobilized.
1 immobilized, so that's immobilized. Going into the bottom of 2, Bass's army came on. We got a witch team back here with a homunculus with some cool gear. Took a lance shot, wasn't in range. Razorwing back here, still one on the left. Wasn't in range for its Dark Lances, but the Void Raven Bomber was, and basically because of where the weapons are mounted. And they shot at the Ravager and took out one of its Dark Lances. So, not really a great turn for General Bass. Not a bad turn. And he got a bunch of his stuff in now, which is pretty cool. So now we're gonna see if my stuff comes in. I got 2 blaster squads. See, top 3, nothing really happened on the bottom of 2. Razorwing came in. We got a unit of Witches in the Raider. We got the Archon and Incubi in the Venom. 2 units of Warrior Blasters. So I just ran everything in over here on this little stretch of the table. That guy over there, the Ravager, went flat out, moved fast. So he's got the 4+ cover save. He's obscured, and so now General Bass needs to roll for reserves. I think he's got 3 reserves. He's got Beasts, Archon, and another unit of Witches on foot.
Yeah, so Witches on foot.
Witches are in. Archon's in.
And the very last unit is also home.
Beasts are in. So everything's in. He's got a webway portal. Witches and Beasts could come out of that webway portal if they want. They can come in over here on the board edge also. So that's what we got. We'll see what happens top of 3. Bottom of 3. Beast came in the middle here, ran 2. Razorwing Fighter moved flat out 36 inches from the back corner back there. Void Raven did the same thing, dropped a Void Mine on the Ravager and took him out. Top to turn 4, no more reserves for anybody. Basically unloaded with the Razorwing into the Beastmasters and killed everyone but Claude Fiend. He's got 1 wound. Tried to finish him off with the Venom over here, but didn't quite work. Venom guys inside the Venom also shot at the Void Raven, the Trueborn with blasters, and destroyed a missile. So kind of disappointing over here. I wasn't supposed to shoot the Void Raven. I was supposed to shoot at the Razorwing, but I got all excited, so that happens. Anyways. Top of 4, and General Bass is starting to move around. He's got a unit of Witches there in the ruins. There's a Homunculus with a little unit of Rack there in the ruins. There's an Archon in a Raider with a Court, another Witch unit with a Homunculus with a Court, Razorwing right there, and Void Raven. I don't think we've really done much damage to each other, but he destroyed my Ravager, and I've almost killed this unit, so you know, it's 1-0 technically right now. But things ought to get bloody. He's gonna be able to shoot these missiles over here. That's why I was supposed to kill him, or at least try and stun it, whatever, with the blasters. But forgot. So he's gonna unleash with his missiles now, and we'll see how deadly they are. He's got a couple upgraded missiles. Maybe he's got multiple upgraded missiles. I don't know. I'll go look right now. And that's it. So top 4, and we'll see kind of what goes on. Okay, bottom of 4, everyone. During the scab turn, basically he wrecked the Venom over here, True Warden Venom, with his Void Raven there, and they got out. This guy moved over and pounded these two units with his missiles and stuff, and caused, I guess, 8 wounds here. They made their leadership test. I don't think he caused any wounds on these guys, but the Raider over there has a Disruptor Cannon and shot a couple of them down. Disintegrator Cannon. And I think that's it. Oh, Razorwing was, shaken, stunned, whatever. Can't move, can't shoot. But he shot his missiles. He probably did his duty. So it's all good.
Time to shoot.
Time to shoot. Okay, top of 5. Turn 4 was successful. It wasn't really eventful, but it was successful. Killed the beasts with the Venom, which was great. His Archon got shaken, stunned, can't move, can't shoot from Dark Lances. I shot a lot of Dark Lances, got a lot of pens, made a lot of flicker field saves. Last one made it through, and we got a shaken, which is great. Right, bottom 5. General Brass moved up his Razorwing, and his Witches over here, they both basically shot at this unit. The back warrior unit caused a wound, I think 1 out of 8, and then Disruptor Cannon shot at these guys, caused a wound, made the save, they didn't go to ground, this unit did go to ground, and that's it, right? That's it. Prophet's army moved around, stacked everything in the corner over here, took lots of shots. A couple Dark Lances here basically bounced off the Archon's Raider again. Dark Lances, actually one of these Dark Lances took out the Witch Raider, I think, yes. Yeah. And then Venom shots, plus I guess some poison shots.
But you didn't finish off that unit.
Did a bunch of wounds to the unit in there. There was 8 witches and a homunculus. They had Feel No Pain. Killed it down to 3 that were pinned because they went to ground eventually, but didn't get the point. So the points that I got was just the beast unit. I killed 1 beast unit. General Bass killed 2 units. He killed the freaking Trueborn Venom, and he also killed the Ravager. He almost killed this unit with 2 on it, and he came really close to taking out the Razorwing, but he didn't. So he actually has 2 kill points to my 1, but the special victory condition is basically you become fearless in your enemy deployment zone, which is really great, especially for Dark Eldar. And then you also get an extra kill point for each unit in enemy deployment zone. So that's why I ran up the side of the board and stacked all my guys in the corner. I didn't really have a lot of choice, especially trying to stay away from his lances in the middle and his guys that could, fleet and charge and kill anything. The court and the witches with the homunculus, the other freaking rack unit that has furious charge, the other witches beast unit. They were right in the middle of the board, so I had to kind of skitter around and not go anywhere near that assault because he would just trash me if you had any assaults on. And then over on the other side of the board, Ravager came in. My idea with putting him over here was maybe if I stole initiative, I could stop that webway portal a little bit farther back, which would help me a lot, I think. Or maybe I'd be able to get his Venom and Razorwing, or at least one of them, to come in on this side of the board. They both came out on this side of the board. They did a lot of damage, but they couldn't get their missiles just pounding into my warriors that came onto the other side of the board. So that's what I got. Prophet wins. I think it's something like 7 or 8 to 2 or to 3 Void Raven bombers in my deployment zone. So it's another Dark Eldar game. Thanks a lot, Bass.
Yeah, good game.
Anything you'd like to say, Bass?
40K Nation.
40K Nation. Excellent. Anything you think you could have done different?
I would have just kept the end of the game in mind because the game's so fast.
Yeah, because of the reserves. We were both in reserve.
Very fast game.
I'd say.
So I should have moved up further, probably more aggressively.
Yeah, I think the Archon and the Witches should have turbo boosted over.
And I would have remembered that when I moved this as well.
But what I was gonna do is if you tried to stack into my deployment zone too, I was gonna freaking attack you in the middle. when you started to move across the board, because I got on first as far as my Archon and my attack stuff. And what he did is he moved both his raiders into the middle, so doesn't exactly dictate tactics, but it's really the best that I got right now. So thanks again, Bass. Good game.